Hello everyone, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 rebuild. In today's video, we will be attempting to rebuild the Brooklyn Nets. Here's a look at their current roster. Not too bad. Jeremy Lin was the amazing flow there. Let's give me a look at their general roster, because I guarantee you none of these players will be here if we win an NBA championship. So, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right into free agency, into the trade finder, and let's see what or who we can get for Robin Lopez. Okay. Looks like we can get a first-round pick next year, Taj Gibson. Tristan Thompson isn't a bad trade, but I just don't want that contract. And I'd rather keep Brook Lopez for the year and then ship him out maybe during the draft. Ooh, DeAndre Jordan for Joe Harris and Luke Maamuta. Hard name to say, but okay, two tempting trades right there. Dwight Howard, Hassan Whiteside. Oh, Rudy Gobert. Oh gosh, there's so many good trades. Drummond. Oh man, you never see Drummond. That's a fair and even trade, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can get the Timberwolves first round pick this year, but I don't really want their first round pick. You know what? You see Hassan Whiteside, you see Rudy Gobert getting traded, but you never see Andre Drummond. So, and there's the same salary too. So it's not like we're getting about $1 million in salary, but that's not that much. And I'm trading. Well, I'm actually getting another $1 million in this part of the deal. But you know me, I'll get rid of all the salary. So welcome to the Brooklyn Nets, Andre Drummond. Alright, now obviously we are not done trading. We could use, you know what, I'm fine with having Jeremy Lin as our point guard for this year. Sean Kilpatrick, I'm fine with having him as our number 1-2. Maybe we can get a backup 2. What can we get for Jefferson here? I wouldn't mind trying to trade him away. Don't think that I'll need him. You know, I need a... Okay, there you go, 2K. Okay, Doug McDermott, not really. JR, 2019. Man, no really good trades. Actually, I don't mind bringing in Swaggy P. Giving this team a little bit of swag now with Drummond and Young. And that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with this trade from the Los Angeles Lakers for Nick Young and Jose Calderon. Welcome to Brooklyn. But obviously, I do not want Jose Calderon on my team. He's old. Same with Luis Scola. So what can I get for him? Alright, Delly. Ooh, I may want to bring Delly to the Brooklyn Nets. Jameer Nelson, maybe, but that's not really that good of a deal. We can get Boban, but we don't need Boban, unfortunately. So, welcome to the Brooklyn Nets, Matthew Dellavedova. Alright, now let's trade away Luis Scola, see what we can get for him. 29. I don't need draft picks beyond 2018, because then I won't be needing to focus on the draft. You know, that's actually not a bad deal, because I'm just getting another backup 4 and a second-round pick, but don't really think I want that. Thomas Robertson, I'd rather have him off my bench again than Scola, and I'm just giving away a second-round pick. Mike Miller, maybe. Andre Roberson. You know, that's actually not a bad deal, having him as my backup, too. But I am going to accept another offer from the Los Angeles Lakers for Thomas Roberson. So welcome to Brooklyn, Thomas. Alright. What can we get now for Boy? You know, I don't mind having Nick Young coming off the bench, so I'll keep Bojan on the team, keep Booker. You know, actually, let's see what we can get for Booker, because, you know, it never hurts to see what people are offering. Ooh, Dwight Powell. That actually isn't that bad of a trade. Sabonis maybe, but I'm not going to go young this episode. I'm going to try to go with experienced veterans that are good. So I am going to take this trade from the Dallas Mavericks. So welcome, Dwight Powell. So now, again, I'm never satisfied with my roster. We need another point guard. So what can we get for... I'm thinking maybe Salah, Majory, and AC, seeing what I can get for them. Ooh, maybe DeAndre Liggins and Birdman. That's actually not a bad trade. Jordan, Mickey, and Demetrius Jackson, they always pan out to be nice, but again, I don't need people to pan out for me. I'm just going straight for good players. You know what? I think I'm actually going to accept that offer from the Cleveland Cavaliers. So welcome DeAndre Liggins and Chris Anderson to the Brooklyn Nets. And now let's look at our trade finder here. We have too many shooting guards on the team, so let's see what we can get for Chris LeVert and Joe Harris. Oddly enough, Joe Harris was on the Cavs a long time ago. Well, actually only last year, so. J.R. Smith, maybe. I feel like I'm getting so many shooting guards this episode, and I don't need them. Willie Hernan Gomez and Joakim Noah. You know what? Let's do that deal. But I'm obviously not going to keep Joakim Noah on this team. No way, no how, no say. So let's trade away Joakim Noah to not the 76ers. And what positions do we need? Before I trade him, okay, a point guard and maybe a power forward. Yeah, point guard and a power forward. Okay, Amir Johnson. I like that deal. Yeah, let's take this one for Amir Johnson. I like that straight swap. And now we are going to go to our roster here. And we're pretty set on every position, although I do not want 4 centers on the team, so I'm going to cut Justin Hamilton. There we go. Now we have 3 of every position except the point guard, so let's go maybe see if there's a backup point guard in free agency, and there is Andre Miller, but he is really old. So let's bring Jarrett Jack back to Brooklyn. He was here a while ago. There we go. Always have CPU adjust. So now let's go to our rotation. This is what our rotation is looking like at the beginning of Season 1. I like Nick Young coming off the bench. Alright, we got a nice balance here of players, so not mad with that. Alright, so let's simulate to the trade deadline to see if anyone wants to trade or I want to make any deals. I doubt it, though. Amir Johnson is hurt right away. You know, hang on. Before... No, why would I do that trade? That trade is trash. Now, before we simulate any further, I want the playoff picture to be up there so you guys can see the standings as they go on. So we're going to simulate through the date. Now, again, I got really lucky in my 76ers one where I got like the 4th seed in my first year. And right now, we are 7-4. And we just beat the Thunder by a lot. Just lost to the Trailblazers, which is expected. Alright, I would not mind making the playoffs in my first year because the Celtics do have our pick, and then it's not as much value. You know, so hopefully we can get a deal going there. Yes, dude, let's go. Nice. Alright, now we slipped out of the playoff picture, which I do not like to see, although we're losing, on a 4-game losing streak now. Make that 5. Oh, dear Lord. Now let's turn it around against the Jazz here. Come on, let's turn it around. Get this dub. There we go. Alright, we win by 2. Losing streak done. Alright. I'm going to stop simulating here. I do want to see if I can get my draft pick back, because the way we're playing, so this is why we're doing so bad. Kilpatrick is out for 2 to 4 weeks, and Hernan Gomez is out for 2 weeks. Alright, so we have absolutely no bench right now. So let's go to draft picks. Okay, let's definitely go to the Boston Celtics, who do currently have our pick. What do they want for it? They want Nick Young and a 2019 draft pick, and that's all they're asking for it. You know what? I'll do that trade, and now let me see if I can get Nick Young back, or trade Tyler Zeller, more importantly. Because, again, I do not want Tyler Zeller. I do not want to have a lot of centers on our team. So, who could we get? Maybe Bellinelli. But, again, too many small forwards. Lance Thomas. I'm kind of looking for a small forward here. Corey Brewer. Not bad, not bad at all. You know, let's just go trade Tyler Zeller to the Kings for Matt Barnes. We kind of weakened our bench there, but we did manage to get our pick back. So now let's hit up the Washington. Wait, what are the current standings before? Okay, so the Wizards are doing pretty good. I'm just curious to see what the standings are, because this will vary on how I do my draft picks here. Okay, the Pistons. Okay, the Hornets again aren't doing the good, so they're not doing the best, which is weird, because I mean they have a decent roster. So let's go to the Charlotte Hornets and see what they want for their first round pick this year. Okay, so top 3 protected. How about that? Nope. Okay, now they're not willing to trade the picks since they are trash. Alright, so let's see if we can hit up the Detroit Pistons and see if they're willing to give up their pick. Alright, so they're not going to be willing to give it up because they're doing bad again. So let's hit up the Washington Wizards, who always, for some reason, end up doing bad. And I would do this trade, except this is a Celtics pick, which they are going to do good, but alright. What about if I could get the Lakers pick, and they want Drummond, and I'm not willing to trade away Drummond, at least for now. So it looks like I will not be getting any draft picks this year, which I don't really want, but it's always nice to have them, because then you can trade them away the day of the draft for really, really good players. I one time got Drummond, DeAndre Jordan, and Isaiah Thomas one time on draft day, trading away my picks. I had the 4th, 5th, and 7th. So, and next year I won the championship, so I'm hoping to recreate that magic I had last year. Hola, Riley. What is up, my dude? It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot. It's Wednesday. Woohoo! It's my favorite day. Oh, come on, we're just off the playoff picture. Come on, let's get in the playoffs before the trade deadline. We're all right. A seed. We have the ace. We're the A seed. Not gonna trade anyone. So let's simulate through the rest of the season. I do not want to stop simulating. So at the All-Star break, we are the 8th seed, which is interesting, but again, I don't really want us to do good because the lottery picks are always nice. You can get decent players from. And right as I say the importance of draft picks, we're winning a lot of our games. So this is not going good. I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that we're the 8th seed, but just not happy as I would be in usual rebuilds. And we still have that 8th seed locked up. Should I tank maybe? Nah, I'm not going to pull Philadelphia. Okay, so we are in the playoffs. We are currently the 5th seed, alright. And I do not want this to be another Philadelphia, but it looks like we will finish the season as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. LeBron James winning the MVP, Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, Brandon Knight wins the 6th man, LeBron James also winning the Defensive Player of the Year, the Greek Freak getting the Most Improved Player, and Tyronn Lue getting Coach of the Year. No really surprises there. Doesn't look like anyone made any of the teams, so... Oh, no, we did. Okay, Willie Hernangomez got all rookie 2nd team. Alright, so we did make the playoffs as the 5th seed, taking on the Toronto Raptors. I will show you their roster real quick. No really changes. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry both still there. Valanciunas, Terrence Ross, DeMar Carroll, Corey Joseph. It's a solid roster. So let's go. Alright, let's simulate this game. Can we win game 1? We win game 1. Alright, we win game 2. We win game 3. Can we get to sweep? Oh man, I was really close to bringing out my broom, and no, don't tell me to come back from a 3-0 deficit. No. Are you kidding me? Man, we had a 3-0 lead. Come on, how do you blow that? Come on, Brooklyn, we're not Golden State here. Alright, Cleveland better beat Toronto, good. And the Bulls in the finals, and the Chicago Bulls won the championship. Jimmy Butler was the finals MVP. They were the 2nd seed, which was kind of shocking. So the Clippers beat Golden State in the first round, so this is a very weird first year. I mean, I've had weird years, but not as weird as this year. So, let's go to these league meetings. I always am curious to see because sometimes there is an expansion team. I'll reject that. I mean, it's top 13, it's 14, no really change there, excuse me there. I'm going to reject that one. No, reject that. Man, no good ones. And then I'll reject all of them. Alright, I don't believe we have any picks in the draft lottery, so let's simulate to the NBA draft. See if we can make any trades for the final, well, kind of trade deadline before free agency. Seeing if we can clear up some cap space, which would be nice. Alright, so do we have a decent pick? No, we have the 21st and the 24th. Can we get anything for those? Alright, here, put them in a package deal. No, we really can't get anything from... Again, not going to force anything, although I can get the Rockets to draft picks later on. Maybe Enes Kanter, because that wouldn't be a bad deal. You know what, I'll just keep them. So, let's look at our roster here. Alright, let's trade away Dellavedova, as much as I don't want to. He's a big salary kind of influence on our team, and I do want to try to sign Kevin Durant, so... I don't want to just trade him away for draft picks. I want to try to get something out of him. Alright. Dellavedova for Wesley Matthews. Alright, I'll agree to that. And now let's trade Wesley Matthews because I don't want his salary. Garrett Temple, not a bad deal. We do get a 2nd round pick out of it. Let's do that deal. Alright, so we got a 2nd round pick pretty much out of that. Let's see. I don't want to do this, but I'm always curious. What can we get for Drummond? Okay, Mike Conley. I'd rather just keep Drummond. So that's the only deal on the table. I'll just keep Drummond. I mean, he's a good player. Lynn, can we get anything for Lynn's sanity over here? Oh. Okay. Los Angeles, what are you doing with your life? You're trading your starting all-star pretty much caliber center for a person that's going to be coming off the bench in Jeremy Lin. I mean, this isn't 2012. There's no insanity. All right, let's look at our other offers. Okay, Dwight Howard. Yeah, I'm taking that DeAndre Jordan deal, and I'm running with it. So let's see what we can get for DeAndre Jordan. As much as I wouldn't like... Okay. Man, I'm getting so many big centers, and I don't really need all these big centers, man. Maybe bringing Brook Lopez back, but that's kind of a trash deal. I don't need all these centers. I'm not the Philadelphia 76ers here. Okay, you know what? DeAndre Jordan, we'll keep a hold of you, and what we'll do, who is taller? Okay, they're both the same size. Let's see. Inside. I need to convert one of them to a power forward so that they can both play. Alright, you know what? I'm going to convert Oh, hang on. Let me go. I'm going to not trade away him, but I will convert DeAndre Jordan's position to a power forward. I feel like that's what's best for this team. So no really trades that I can make. I'll see if I can maybe make something happen. Maybe I can trade away Willie Hernangomez because we already have two good centers. Although, no, we'll need him because he'll come off the bench. Dwight Powell, maybe just getting rid of some last-minute salary for a 2018 first-round pick from the Bulls. I'll do that. 2018 first-round pick from the Bulls, getting rid of about $8 million in salary there. Let's trade away... Yeah, let's see what we can get for Garrett Temple and Willie Hernangomez. Okay, I can get JR. 2019 first-round pick in Demetrius Jackson. Timothy Mozgov, Beverly, Chandler. Okay, you know what? We're good. So I did all the deals I could. I got DeAndre Jordan. Let's just sim the rest of the draft because I have no interest in the draft this year. I'm just solely focusing on free agency and pure trades. So, okay, Lonzo Ball goes second to the Lakers just because you all love Lonzo Ball. So always got to show you where he ends up. Alright, let's go to free agency. Everyone's favorite time in 2K because you can get Kevin Durant. And Steph Curry's on here. Okay, we can't sign Durant. Can we sign Curry? Okay, we can't sign... Can we sign Chris Paul? No, we can't. We can't sign Gordon Hayward. Can we... Okay, we can't even sign Blake. Can we... Nope. Man, we cannot sign any good free agents. Derrick Rose. We can't even get Derrick Rose. Okay, we can't get Zach Randolph, but I don't really want him. We already have too much big men. What if I were to get Otto Porter? Give him what he wants there. Would he accept it? And Otto Porter goes back to the Wizards, so that plan kind of failed. Maybe Caldwell Pope? How old? 24. Alright, you know what? We'll try to sign him, and let's see. We can't sign Rudy Gay. Alright. And he's mulling offers. Okay. So, let me check our roster, because, okay. So, we already have 3 centers, so we don't need any more centers. We could use the maybe backup power forward to back up DeAndre Jordan when he comes off the bench. So we definitely need pretty much one of every position. We need a point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, power forward. Alright, so let's go to free agent. No, not player per... Ooh. Alright. Point guard. Can we maybe sign Michael Carter? Okay, we can sign Michael Carter Williams. You know what? Let's do that. Will he sign? Shooting guards. Ian Clark. Give him a contract. Small forwards. Can't get any of the good ones. James Johnson. Power forwards. Maybe Taj Gibson. Alright. Now, okay. So I'm going to take Michael Carter Williams, Ian Clark, because I'm not going to pay $67 million for Caldwell Pope. Johnson, could I sign? Okay. Okay, so signing them would take us over the salary cap, so we get our pretty much starters for the season. So now let's take a look at our roster here. Okay, we got a starting point guard. We got three decent shooting guards, so we're definitely going to have to look to trade one of them. Definitely going to need to sign another small forward before the year is up. Well, before free agency is up. So let's go 2 small forwards. We can sign Vince Carter to the minimum. We can sign Sefolosha to the minimum. Let's see if we can bring back Bojan Bogdanovic. And let's also try to sign Sefolosha to the minimum. And Bojan Bogdanovic does sign. Do I take him, though? Oh. You know what? I don't think I'm going to take him, to be honest. Because if I can get another player in... Who was there? In Sefolosha for the minimum, I would rather do that. Okay. Okay, so I can't... Okay, so the Warriors offered him this, but I can also sign him for this. So I'm going to match... Okay, apparently that was the matched offer. So just bring Bojan Bogdanovic back. And if you look at our roster, it's actually pretty solid, except for our 2 rookies over here. But, you know, that's okay, because they won't be getting any game time. But other than our rookies, pretty much everyone is above a 75, which is better than my previous rebuild I've been going. I'm going to edit DeAndre Jordan's position to a power forward so that we can get all of them in the lineup. Yeah, imagine DeAndre Jordan bringing up the ball. Oh, wouldn't that be a fun thing to see, folks? I did not know he went to Texas A&M. That's a nice fact. Accept changes. There we go. Alright, so we have a decent lineup going into Season 2. Let's advance to the next season and see how well we do, because I am really curious to see how good we do. I have a good feeling about this one that we can win our first championship of my rebuilds. Oh man, I had 4 viewers at one point, man. And now I'm down to 1, and I'm pretty sure that's just Riley. Alright, Riley, if you are still watching, thank you very much, man. And Riley, if you're still watching, next time you come over, you're getting in a video. Because you're the one who's basically been watching all my videos. So you get the first dibs at videos. Oh, poop. Why'd I click no? Dang it. Come on, 2K, let's load. There we go. Alright, yes, advance to next season. We get a fresh start. Now, let's make some trades. As I said, we have 3 pretty much starting caliber shooting guards, so let's see if we can maybe get a power forward for Garrett Temple over here. Excuse me, Telelovich we could get. Monty Eunice. Wouldn't mind getting him. My gosh, excuse me. I don't know why I'm burping so much. Christian Felicio. It's cool. We're getting like big men, which is what I wanted, which you never get. Zaza still on the Warriors, so I'm going to take the best overall player offered, which is Monty Eunice. Welcome to Brooklyn. So now we have a decent backup power forward to back up DeAndre Jordan and Monty Eunice, even though he is down in overall. Never pay attention to that because they'll go up once the season starts. We could, though, use a backup point guard because I don't want Frank Jackson to be backing up Michael Carter Williams. So, okay, now we have 2 shooting guards, which is good. Let's see what we can maybe get for Bullock. Maybe we can. All right, so trade finder Reggie Bullock, and can I get like a point guard out of him? I would really want that. Point guard. All right, Tony Douglas, but he isn't that good. Jameer Nelson, who is worse. No. Okay, so let's see if I can sign a point guard in free agency. Harris. Joseph Young. I almost said Justice Young, man. I've been playing too much of my career off screen. Alright, let's sign Harris to a 1-year deal. There we go. He accepts. So now let's look at our rotation. Alright, let me just do that. Okay, I forgot. CPU always adds our roster. So this is our roster going into season number 2. Michael Carter Williams, Sean Kilpatrick, Bojan Bogdanovic, DeAndre Jordan, and Andre Drummond. James Johnson coming off the bench with our 6th man, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Ian Clark, Donis Moniunas, and basically the rest of the players aren't playing. We're running a 9-man rotation, although I wouldn't mind actually giving Young a few minutes here, so let's do that. Now, I don't want to give him 6, maybe a little more. They're 9. Hang on. Can I go? Crap. Alright, so I think that I've edited the lineup. I'm not good with editing it. So let's simulate to the end of season number 2. I really want to make the playoffs this year. Hopefully we can get off to a nice strong start as we do, which is awesome. And then as I say that, we lose. I'm really hoping that we make the playoffs this year. Really hoping, man. Okay, we're doing good now. We're at 3rd in the Eastern Conference, which is always nice. Sorry, I went quiet there for a little bit. I got a text from one of my friends who was asking for help on homework, not naming names. But there we go. All right, so we do beat the Bucks on primetime TV. That is a nice influence in a nice amount of cash that we got off of that game. All right, how about we win on a Friday? How about we win this game against the Pelicans on a Friday? Okay, there we go. Oh, man, you go on that 5-game win streak and then you lose 2, man. Just always ends up like that. Man, we're giving the Cavs a run for their money here. And we're only 2.5 games through, now 3 games behind, but this looks pretty much how the playoffs will look come playoff time, with us being 2nd, Cavs 1st, Bulls, and maybe Pacers can get that 3rd spot, but if we beat them here, I feel very confident in our abilities to go to the championship. Okay, we do. I do not want to trade. No, I'm fine with my team. We are still 2.5 games behind the Cavs. So how about we take... Alright, 1.5, there we go. I think the Cavs must have lost to an Eastern Conference opponent there. Here we go. Come on, Cavs. Okay, we're tied with the Cavs. Oh, and then we lose. Dang, man. And we just lost another primetime game. So the Cavs are already in the playoffs. Alright, we just secured a spot in the playoffs on March 20th, which is the earliest I've ever secured a guaranteed playoff spot in any of my rebuilds that you've seen. And that I've actually, really tried in and not just joked around and put the difficulty on easy. I mean, we've all done that. Put the difficulty on easy, man. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? My guess is it looks like Riley is probably still watching, and then CKL, which I think that's Nolan. So I think you're the only three that are watching. So thank you for coming out to the stream. At the end of season number 2, LeBron James wins back-to-back MVP awards. Dennis Smith Jr. wins Rookie of the Year as a member of the Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade wins Sixth Man of the Year, backing up Jimmy Butler, averaging 15 points off the bench. Anthony Davis wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Tyler Johnson wins the Most Improved Player. And Sidney Lowe, coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, coaches them to a 60-22 record, good enough for first in the Western Conference. No one made any of the all-rookie teams or even all-NBA teams for us. So, we're the second seed in the Eastern Conference. We're coming up against the Detroit Pistons. How about we don't blow a 3-0 lead this time, Brooklyn? How does that sound? 3-0. And we bring out the broom. We bring out the broom. Let's go. We get the sweep. Bringing out the broom. Love it. That's the first time we swept a team since our Denver Nuggets rebuild in our second year. So, who will we be facing? And we will be facing the Pacers. Alright, come on. Okay, they won game 1. We won game 2. Come on. They won game 3. Come on, tied up 2-2. No. Come on, 3-2. 3-3. Can we win it? We win it! Let's go! Coming back from a 3-1 lead. We get a sweep and coming back from a 3-1 lead as we face the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Can we make it to the finals? 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Come on, we're on to the finals. Let's go! Year 2, we're on to the finals against the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's go. For those of you who just joined, this is the first ever time I made it to the finals in a rebuild that I've done live for you guys. We've only been streaming for 37 minutes, which this is a really quick one. So okay, we don't win game 1. Okay, come on. Can we at least win a game? Okay, we at least win a game. 3-2, 3-3. Oh, man, we were so close. Alright, so anyway, the Portland Trail Blazers win the NBA championship. Congrats to them. We did break a record, though, in our series as getting to the finals in season number 2. Damian Lillard winning the finals MVP, man. I just saw we had it, man. I thought this was our year. I'm going to skip the league meetings, and let's just go straight to free agency, because there's really not going to be anything cool happening. Who else watching? Joe. Come on, God, they go away from the comments for 1 minute and I get spammed comments. Alright. Yes, this is Nick Royal X Venom. Oh man, I just had like 6 comments in like a minute, guys. Let's go. That's the most I've ever been commented. Alright, free agency is here. Okay, so we do have the bird rights on DeAndre Jordan. Okay, so we can sign big players. Do I maybe try to sign Embiid and then trade him? But first of all, I don't want to sign someone if I don't need him, so we still do have Drummond on our roster. So we could use, looks like a backup shooting guard and a power forward. So, go to free agency. Who's there? Avery Bradley. You want too much money. Zach LaVine. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having Zach LaVine as my starting point guard. You know what? Give him a little bit more money. Give him $23 million. Okay, that's too much. All right, $22.5 million over 3 years. Zach LaVine, sign with us. Okay, no. Sign with us now. And he accepted an offer from the Minnesota Timberwolves going back. So now, who do we want to sign? Rodney Hood, maybe? That's too much money, though. Okay, Gary Harris. I like having you. I've played with you in my career and in my team and basically every other game mode. $20 million over 3 years. Harris, accept the offer. No, come on. Okay, there we go. So we got Gary Harris. So now let's go to power forwards. Okay, so we will bring back DeAndre Jordan. So I think we're actually set for the near upcoming future. Because Hernan Gomez coming off the bench is so good in rebuilds. Okay, so our starting five is Williams, Gary Harris, Johnson, and then we'll bring back DeAndre Jordan, and I don't want Leaf coming off the bench, so I am going to see if I can sign a power forward, even if it's like, okay, Kevon Looney, no, let's maybe get Humphreys. Okay, let's get Chris Kardashian to the minimum. And if you don't know, yes, Chris Humphreys was married to one of the Kardashians. I forget who, but he was. So, we do have bird rights on DeAndre Jordan, so there you go, DeAndre. He accepts it. Alright, let's go. And now I don't need to sign anyone else in free agency. And again, we are pretty much set for the near future again. Man, all of you guys that have stayed with me right now are witnessing history right now, man. Oh, we got 4 watchers now. Alright, let's go. Oh, thank you for using my proper name of Shiny Nickel, Joe. Thank you very much. Much love, much appreciated. Alright, just auto-generate rookies, because people only make draft classes for the next 2 years. Should I make any trades? Probably not. Oh wow, look at our roster, guys. How are we not gonna win the NBA Finals? Like, just how? Our 3 worst players aren't even gonna play. So let's look at our rotation and see how that's looking. Okay, we're running an 11-man rotation. We have fresh legs constantly. There's no way we shouldn't be winning the finals. Like, Alright, so let's look at the Portland Trailblazers. I do want to see if they made any improvements to their roster, because they did beat us last year. Nope, they still have Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. They just have, again, they have a nice bench like we do. So, we are going to simulate to the end of Season 3 here. Hopefully, we can make the playoffs again as a very high seed. Oh, we lose to the Cavs by 2 on national TV, man. That's hard. Not looking so good here early on, guys. Come on, can we beat Portland? Oh, we lose to Portland by 2. Oh, wow, 2K. You're just going to troll me like that, losing 2 games to them, and then losing a game by 2 points. Oh, and now we're out of the playoff picture, man. What is going on? Hold up. What is going on? There's no way we should be 7-10. Is someone hurt? Yeah, Drummond's... Okay, he has a bruised right shoulder. That would explain it. And Bojan Bogdanovic has a strained left Achilles. I had that injury too. Nice. Alright. So that is probably why we're doing so trash, is because our starting... Well, we have no power forward, really. So, come on. Come on, can we at least make the playoffs as the 3rd seed? 3rd seed and up is what I ask of you. That's not hard to do. We did it last year. I like this run of form we're on. I like it a lot. 6 games in a row, make it 7. 8. Oh, 8 was too much. Oh man, now we're back down to 2. Made his channel art in like 3 seconds. It's garbage. Yeah, exactly, Joe. It took me about like half hour to actually get it centered properly, but again, I'm not that big of a channel, so I don't need to worry about my channel art. I know it probably bugs you, but for me it's pretty good. And again, once I get a bigger channel, I'll be able to get more editing software and Photoshop, which is I am going to get it this weekend, so I will be actually posting a real vid and not just another live stream. Because I know a lot of you are probably like tired of live stream. It's like, Nick, just give us a video that's actually decent instead of just this live stream. Alright, come on, Brooklyn. We gotta get the 3rd seed. Come on, let's go on a nice run. Okay, the Cavs are already running away with the Eastern Conference. No shot there. Come on. Alright, nice. We beat the Timberwolves on national TV by 1 point. Nice win. Okay, I like our run of form here. But every time I say that, yep, now we're going to go on a run of bad form. Bad form. Bad form. Aw, dang. The jinx stopped working. Okay, here we go. Let's beat the Warriors. Oh, we couldn't beat the Warriors. I'm asking too much of myself to beat the Warriors. That's where too. Lead, slipping down one from last year, but hey, at least we're in the playoffs, and we will be the 3rd seed going into the playoffs, man. The Cavs had a 14-game lead on the Bulls. How is that even possible? LeBron winning his 3rd straight MVP, Michael Porter Jr. winning Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin wins 6th Man of the Year, as a member of, if my 2K would like to load, as a member of the New York Knicks. He went back to New York. He had to finish up Lin's sanity, guys. Karl-Anthony Towns wins Defensive Player of the Year. He also wins Most Improved Player of the Year. And Sidney Lowe, who coached the Portland Trailblazers last year, goes to the Thunder, coaches them to the exact same record, and first in the Western Conference. Again, I'm not seeing anyone here on All-NBA team, which is kind of frustrating, but alright. We have a game against the Bulls. I'm going to simulate the round. Can we beat the Bulls? Come on. Okay, so we beat the Bulls. Can we beat the Raptors? We just got swept by the by the Raptors, guys. Alright, so the Warriors beat the Cavs in 7 games, man. That is soul-crushing as a Cavs fan. That's soul-crushing, man. And Curry even wins the MVP. Oh, come on. Alright, so I am going to go into Season 4 because our team is good enough to go into another Season 4. So I'm going to simulate, again, 2 free agency, see if we need to sign anyone. Nothing really to do before. Alright, we're in free agency. Okay, Kawhi Leonard. We cannot get Kawhi Leonard. Alright, we don't have a lot of salary cap, which makes sense, but we should have a pretty set roster. No, we don't. Okay, so pretty much need one of every position except maybe shooting guard. So we need a point guard and small forwards. Okay. So let's go to free agency. I can click. Okay, Kyrie Irving's in free agency. Can't get him. Kemba Walker can't get him. D'Angelo Russell can't get him. Eric Bledsoe can't get him. Basically, can't get any of the decent point guards. Oh, Tyus Jones, man. So I can only pretty much sign someone to the minimum. Darren Collinson, I would not mind having you come off the bench. Moutier, he wants too much. Okay, signing Sheldon Mack to the minimum. I'd rather do that. Okay, so let's go to small forwards. See if okay, besides Kawhi Leonard, Barnes, Harris, don't want him. Winslow, he wants too much. We should be able to get James Johnson back, but we may not. Terrence Ross is asking a lot less, and he's about the same overall, and he's 4 years younger. So I'm back instead of Collinson because there's one offer accepted by the player's non-automatic team. Alright, please don't tell me we're signing Darren Collinson. So I don't know what the heck. Okay, so we didn't, and we just got Sheldon Mack. That's good. Do we have any bird rights on any of our players here? Okay, we have it on Bojan Bogdanovic, but I don't think I'll probably bring him back, but can we get maybe... Okay, no, I want overall, yeah. Can we maybe get Brandon Jennings, Delly maybe, I don't know. Man, I think year 2 is our year to win it, man. We blew it. Man, all these guys want too much money. Okay, Justice Anderson, Aminu. Okay, and he can play power forward, so sign him to that. Will he sign up? Or Terrence Ross, you know, if I can get Terrence Ross, that'd be nice. And then, oh, Knack. Alright, I can't get Aminu, which is kind of trash, but can I maybe sign one of these players to the minimum? Okay, we can get Bojan Bogdanovic to the minimum. He will accept it. Alright, now let's look at our roster here. Again, a decent roster, but not decent enough. We need more help at our bench position. And, man, DeAndre Jordan and Andre Drummond, man. Like, how are we not in, like, automatically the first seed? Like, what's this? I guess we probably do need a third piece of the puzzle, which is why I need to maybe get a star signing. Or, like, trade for someone, but I don't think I have the ammunition to do that necessarily. So we have 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, 2 power forwards, and 2 centers. So we are good enough for now. Okay, I want to discard changes because I didn't make any changes. Okay. All positions. Can we sign just someone minimum? Two. He wants to play for a winner, man. Okay, so Eric Gordon will not be coming to Brooklyn, unfortunately. He went to Indiana, alright. Oddly enough, no. Jefferson wants too much money. Dwayne... Okay, he's a center. We don't need a center. Jeremy Lamb. Okay, Jeremy Lamb to the minimum. Come on, there we go. Alright. Let's go see if I can find anyone else to the minimum, which would be nice. Okay, Langston Galloway, Dion Waiters. Maybe Willis Reed. You want to come to Brooklyn? He's like, nah, fam, I don't want to come to Brooklyn. Okay. We have $59,000 left in our cap. Alright, so let's advance to the next season. This will be the last season of this stream. I hope we do decent, because I really want to win an NBA championship. I haven't been able to, and it's bugging me. You don't need Photoshop. Get it on getpaint.net. Alright, Joe, let's check out getpaint.net. Okay, first thing, alright. Start download. No, I don't want to download it quite yet, because I am live streaming. It's almost as good as Photoshop, but it's better than Mrs. Paint. And get a good video editor instead. Oh. Alright, so it looks like our peak of this video will be for viewers, which, again, I'm happy with starting this channel. I mean, I saw maybe one person would want to watch. You know, so thank you for everyone who's viewed or is viewing this later. Like, again, our team is decent. I mean, more than decent. I mean, it's good. I mean, come on, look at our rotation. Okay, we could maybe do a better point guard, but, you know, I'm fine with not having the best of point guard. Okay, I'll simulate to the end of the season. Come on. Can we win? Yeah, well, maybe finish. Okay, how about we can... Okay, we're 2-3. This is not going good. Oh, boy. I really want to at least make it to the NBA Finals again for you guys, but it may not happen. I really hope it does. As I've said, this will be the last season, because I don't really want to give you guys too much. And plus, my Elgato will probably start to go on the frisk any second now. So, holy crap, we're on a 13-game win streak. 14 games. Oh, and we lose to the Trailblazers by 2, man. We were just on a 15-game win streak, man. We just went on a tear. That's exactly what we needed there, though. So, good job to our players for managing that. Very impressed. Alright, can we challenge the Cavs for the first seed? I wouldn't mind having to face the Cavs or having at least home court advantage in the Eastern Conference Final in case we face the Cavs and it goes 7 games. Okay, the Bucks scored 84 points in each of the games we play them, but we scored about 25 points less than one. Alright. Okay, the Bucks are actually decent. I did not see that. Nice. I like to see green W's. Green W's. Come on. Green W's are always good and always what we want. There are also a lot of ads, so if you click on one, alright, thanks, Joe. Wait, how do I know if it's the right one? Like, I'm just curious. Like, I know when you Google it, there are ones that will say ad. But, like, there's no really... Okay, I'm just going to go get paint.net. I'm not going to say for Windows. Alright, I'm just going to click on their website. Alright, we're the 2nd seed. Excuse me. Okay, we just lost to the Lakers by 20 points and only scored 56 points in 4 quarters. What the heck, crap. So, okay, so we did make the playoffs again, which is always a nice thing to see. So, the Cavaliers will probably be running away with the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference for probably like the 6th year in a row, I think. Yeah, the Cavs aren't losing any games down the stretch here, so we will probably be, yep, we're the 2nd seed. Alright, that's good. Alright, we got ended the year on a 4-game win streak. LeBron again winning MVP. Alonzo Battle winning Rookie of the Year. I don't really know any of these rookies. Moutier gets 6th Man of the Year. Karl-Anthony Towns getting another Defensive Player of the Year. Tyler Ulis winning Most Improved Player as a member of the Phoenix Suns. And Michael Goodrich, coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, coaches them to a 63-19 record, good enough for 1st in the Western Conference. Alright, do I see any names from the Brooklyn Nets? Nope, I do not. Alright. So, we are facing the Washington Wizards again in the 1st round of the playoffs, so let's just simulate this series, get it out of the way. And we lost. Come on, how do you lose in 5 games? Oh my God, guys, come on. Alright. Well, guys, it's sad to say this, but unfortunately we will not win. I know. Joe, I'm sorry, man, but we will not win the NBA championship with the Brooklyn Nets. I really wanted to give you guys an NBA championship win for the first time, but the Washington Wizards, out of nowhere, just win the NBA championship. Okay. Let's start off with the Western Conference. Okay, the Cavs just dominated. They made it in. Philadelphia beat Atlanta, lost to Cavs, no surprise. Toronto beating Milwaukee, maybe a little bit of a surprise. But Washington beating the Brooklyn Nets, and with our roster, that is really shocking. Then they go on to sweep the Raptors and almost sweep the Cavs. The Denver Nuggets beating the Warriors in 6 games, then beating the Spurs in 5, then taking the Trailblazers to 7, and then taking the Wizards to 7, but obviously losing to them. So that kind of gave me a little sense of satisfaction that the 7th seed that we lost to, we won the NBA championship. So thank you guys for coming out to this live stream. I'm hoping to get my first real video up on Saturday. I don't know if I'll be able to stream again tomorrow. If I do, I'll let you know. It's on my Snapchat. It always is. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.